Back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're a repeat and you want to watch some more of my videos, welcome back, and welcome everyone. How about that? And I have a fly as my audience, so we'll see how he does. There you go, skin. Today I'm going to do in half and half, black and white. Half the canvas will be black, the other half will be white, and I'm going to do flowers in the middle. I've had some success with this and some not so much success, so I thought I would do it with you all, so you can see where things can go way wrong, or maybe it'll go very well. So it's going to be here with you that I will do this. The black will be with the Master Touch Artist Black, and the white is from the Dollar Tree. I enjoy using this white. It is Acrylic. For the flowers, I'm going to be using Artist Loft Red. It's a red ochre. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And I'm going to use Deco Art Fantasy Festive Red. Not Fantasy Red, Festive Red. It's got some shimmer to it. And then I have this little guy to do a little bit of green for leaves. So let's see how we do. And I may add some other greens into it if I do. I may add a little bit of this guy, and he wasn't in the picture, but if I need a little bit more green, I may add this guy. Okay, so let me scoot you down so you can see what's going on the canvas, and we will get going. Look at that, that's pretty. I have where I can put water in my paint. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends on what the consistency of the paints. A lot of the paints already have water in them. I'm actually gonna put my gloves on. I'm actually going out to dinner tonight with my husband and some friends. So you just see me going out to dinner with a bunch of red all over my hands. Me like, oh my gosh, what has she been up to lately? All right. Let's see. Green and the reds. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of this guy in here. And he is really watery. But he's got some shimmer in him, so I think he'll make some pretty flowers. So let's mix some of this stuff in with it. Okay. I normally, like I said, I think I've... Oh, look at that. That's why they say you should strain this stuff. I live here in Indiana with my family. We just had Labor Day weekend here. I'm not sure when this video will go up. It may go up in the next week or so. And it was a nice time with the family. It really was. We enjoyed had some birthdays and all kinds of fun stuff. So it was good. Yeah, got the big stir sticks today. Oh, let's mix this blue. Aqua. That's pretty. I was going to put this on the spinner because sometimes, and I haven't done that yet, and I need to. I need to get it out, but I thought, you know, I've already dressed for dinner. I can just see me throwing paint all over the place. When you do on the spinner, it's messy. Paint goes everywhere. Just so you know. My spinner came from IKEA, and it's got a lot of paint on it. I've used it for quite some time now. Those are some pretty interesting colors. Interesting to see how they come out here. Alrighty, and we got some green for some... This may turn all to mud. Oh, we shall see. Okay. Alrighty, so I've already mixed my white and my black. I have them pre-mixed all the time because they use them so often. And so let's give them a little bit of a shake. And like I said, we're going to do a diagonal. So let's do... Oh my goodness gracious. And again, we are working with paint. Paint has a mind of its own. My goodness. And messy. I will say, if you take this art on, and And many of you guys probably have already started doing it. It can be very messy, but it's fun. It really is. It's a great way to relax and kind of come down here in the garage, and before you know it, I'm mixing up paint and giving it a try. So, and the cool thing is, it's something, you know, a lot of things that we paint, they take time to do. Where this really isn't what you say all that time consuming. I probably spend more time setting up the camera and doing all that stuff than I do pouring the paint. So, and I apologize, you can hear it's really windy here right now. I imagine some areas are probably getting some storms. I mean, maybe getting storms later today too. So, turn this around. Set up the flowers right down that center there. Do this without wearing it. Okay. Pretty, isn't it? All right. There we go. Oh, look at those cells coming up there. Look at that. Grab a little bit of the white in there. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do. Now I'm not going to pour, I'm going to drizzle. Let's do some spread. It's a pretty color. Have a spring color to it. Okay. This is kind of like I don't know, like a burnt gold color, maybe. It's got some shimmer in it too. Oh, look at me getting trips everywhere. It's all right. And I got a fly to keep me company. All right. Oh, look at that. Hope it turns out. I'm hoping that eventually I will use some bigger canvases. I bought some over the weekend. So I know you're probably thinking, don't just do those little canvases. You know, it's one of those things where, gosh, you know, if you mess up this little canvas or you scrape it off, you just don't, it's like, you don't feel so bad about it. But when you mess up the big one, it's like, oh, Lordy B, why did I do that? So, let's see if we can do this. I think I'm gonna, you know, I had that turquoise out. I think I'm gonna put the turquoise in the flower instead of the down in here. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, hopefully I don't have too much paint. I have to put some of that turquoise. They call it aqua. To me, it looks like turquoise. All right, I'm gonna blow this out with the blow dryer. I always thought about using my air, different kind of air. I mean, well, we'll see. We'll blow it out with the blow dryer, see what happens here. And I knock stuff over all the time. My last video, I was working away and paint just poof, fell over. It's like, yeah, there you go. At least it wasn't on the canvas. We're all over my outfit, right? Okay, here we go. interesting looking. Let's see if we can help it out a little bit here. Let's see here. Let's go here. Here we go. I like the green and the black. It's really pretty. Nice. All right, let's go with a little bit thinner here. Let's see what we got here. Sounds like somebody's knocking at the door, doesn't it? That's how strong the wind is out there. All right. Gosh, I want to put this on the spinner. You want me to? Okay. All right, let's get the spinner out. And I've got to find it first. I guess I can always change clothes, huh? All right. All right. Here's the spinner. Here we go. I'm not going to spin it real fast, but I just want to see what it will do. I'm going to end up wearing this. Man, I like all the things it's got going on down here, but here it looks like it's like missing something. Like, I don't know, maybe another flower? What do you think? Yeah? Okay, let's do another flower down here. Let's see what I could do down here. The fly's thinking, is she dead? What is she? What is she doing? You know, sometimes we just have to, you know, put ourselves out there and, you know, doing this art. I'm not an expert. There's nothing about me that says that I am an expert on this. It's something that I enjoy doing. Maybe in time I will, you know, be challenged by some of the folks that out there that do this, you know, for a living. But until then, you know, I'm just having fun with it. It's fun. It's exciting to do. Yeah, it's an art that I came across a girlfriend of mine who does this for a living, and I would love to have her on my channel so I can get her here in India. She doesn't live in Indiana any longer. If I can get her up here to give us some tips, she'll probably give me some tips. She won't hold back, that's for sure. About how to improve the art. I had done some resin, and I'd posted the pictures on Facebook, and she was like, what kind of medium are you using? And I was like, I don't even know what she's talking about. So then, you know, I was just like all of us, Google it, YouTube it, that sort of thing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like fun. So I had some paints, and I came down here and I started with doing the paints versus the resin. And I love the way the resin looks. But it takes forever to dry. I mean, forever. And with the acrylic paints, you can just paint and paint and paint. I'm not sticky. Now, if I want to, you can put resin over the top of these and make them shiny if you want to. But yeah, I mean, it's your canvas. You can do what you want to with it. I could put glitter on here if I wanted to. I have all kinds of glitter. Let's see what color, maybe some green glitter. Let's see here. I think just a little bit of glitter. And it's like I said, it's your canvas. You can do what you want to with it. You can scrape it. You can start over. You could put, I have some that didn't turn out so well. I may show those to you. And I bought some little black dragons to put on them, and they just looks like they're coming out of the dragon lair. I mean, it's just whatever. It's just whatever you want to do with it. It's, like I said, it's yours. And you know, here's an interesting thing. I was out, well, I was on my way to Michael's the other day. And they had a new store, so I thought, I'll pop in and see what it's all about. It was like some type of home, I don't know what the name of the store was. It was just they had different kinds of arts and pottery and stuff like that inside the store. And, you know, of course I was drawn to the pictures, and some of them were very pretty, and I did pick up a couple ideas that I may do here on my channel with it. But all the pictures were the same. You know, there's nobody out there anywhere that has this picture that looks like this. It's very unique. It's mine. Whether it's pretty or not, well, that's yet to be determined. But it's mine. You know, if somebody walks through my house and is like, oh my gosh, I really like what you've got on your walls there, it's like, I did that. That's mine. I didn't buy it anywhere. I created it all by myself. It was, you know, these are yours. You can do what you want to with them. Like I said, my spinner is from IKEA. It's what they call a Lazy Susan. I bought it in their kitchen area. You can see it's been used some. Actually, it's been used a lot. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I would say this is probably the easiest art to do. Are you going to mess them up? I bet you, yes, you are. You're going to really mess them up. And sometimes the mess ups are the prettiest. I've had some where I scraped it all off, and the paint that I scraped off was really, really pretty. I've done to the point where I scraped it off and it's been on the puppy pad, and I just turned the canvas upside down and pushed it down into that paint and picked it up, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I know, weird stuff. You know, it's just, guys, don't be afraid. If you're doing it on a budget, which most of us are, I mean, I don't want to take away from, you know, things that we have going on here at the house. A lot of this is Dollar Tree stuff. The paints are, or what I've got found on sale, different places. And you can get these, let me show you. Grab some of them. Okay, paints like this. You just squirt them into a cup. You can mix them with the Floetrol. You don't have to do Floetrol. You can do water. You can do glue. You can mix it in with glue. Dawn dish soap makes pretty good cells if you're into the cell thing. It is up to you. How you want to create your own art is up to you. You have your favorite colors. Put your favorite colors to work, or challenge yourself and say, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. Green is out of my comfort zone, so I put some greens in here. Is it the most beautiful thing I've ever made? I don't know. It's kind of so-so. They dry differently from what they look like now. Sometimes after they dry, they do look a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, that's it. You can put different things on the sides. You can let the paint run down on the sides if you want to. After you're finished with it and it's dry, you can go through, you can repaint the sides if you want to. I'm looking at one that I did a couple days ago. I did this one in video 3, and see where, look at the mess. It happens. I swear it happens. It's like, you know, what got on there? I don't know. But is it repairable? No, possibly. If I stick my finger in it, it's probably going to mess it up that much more. It's still drying. I can still feel the wetness underneath. But I could paint the sides any color I wanted to. I could leave them as they are. It's up to you. Now the cool thing is with these paints, especially the square ones, you can hang them any way you want to. You can hang them as something that's like a diamond shape. You can hang it any way you want to. You can mix them up with different other paints. You can make a few smaller ones with these colors to paint and come up with something similar that would complement it, complement it pretty well. So, but we'll see. Like I said, the spinner did a little bit to it, but it didn't do much to it. And we'll see. Again, thank you for watching my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. If you think it's hilarious, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, ring the bell so you know when the next time Jenny's in here trying to recreate art. So if you would, I'd like to see you again, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.